if you get into a bad university, you will not be able to find a job. Many of you contacted me on Instagram and told me this phrase. And today I want to give my opinion about this topic. My name is Anna Maria and you're all very welcome to my channel. Here I talk about life abroad and about education. And today I want to discuss the topic that if you get into a bad university, you will never be able to find a job. This is what you contacted me, so yeah. If you guys want to tell me your opinion here in the comments about this topic, or if you want to contact me on my Instagram and tell me your opinion, I would be very, very thankful because I want to read what you think about it. First of all, let us try to understand what a bad university means and not being able to find a job means. So a bad uni means probably a very low-ranked university, I'd say so, and not be able to find a job. I wasn't 100% sure of what you meant by that, but I suppose you either meant that you'll never be able to find any kind of job in general, or you will not be able to become the CEO or managing director of a big multinational company, for example. So if you could explain that to me in the comments, I would be very thankful. In my opinion, you should get to the best university that you can and that you can afford. Try the best one and invest as much time and money and effort as you can and as possible into that. But you have to keep in mind the fact that the university will never decide your fate. My point is that you need to develop yourself as a personality and try to get as much real-life experience as possible. I know people who have a master's degrees and they spend at least, I think, 5 years in the university learning, getting the master's degrees, and they work as shop assistants with a minimum salary. I also know people who have master's degrees and they have an amazing career, and I'm just so interested to follow their career. On the other hand, I know people who have no degree at all, but they work as managers in multinational companies. They work as directors as well in multinational companies. Those companies valued their experience and valued their knowledge and the value that they can bring to the company and not their degree. And I also know people who have no degree at all and they also work on a minimum salary. In terms of university and studying at university, many students never check the previous experience of the lecturers, because some lecturers just graduated from college and they find a job as lecturers and that's it. They had no real-life experience, they had no corporate experience, and this is really bad because you learn a subject and you learn it at an academic level, but this is the academic level and here is the real-life corporate experience. And you don't get that much, you don't get to listen to those barriers, to those challenges that people can meet in real life, and you miss a lot by studying from those people, from those lecturers who never had any previous experience. It's very easy to check. Usually these lecturers never have a LinkedIn account. The reason is that they don't really want to show that they didn't have too much work experience in the corporate world, or they don't want to, or they just don't need a LinkedIn account because they will always stay in the university their whole life and they just don't need to look for a job, for a better company, because it can be a person who teaches you marketing and that's it. They have never worked in marketing, they have never promoted a product to a certain market, and they know the theory, but they don't really know like what kind of challenges you are going to meet when you'll start doing marketing for a certain company. And this is not the best education that you can get. So make sure you know who your lecturers are and make sure that you learn as much as possible from those who have a lot of experience. Also about interviews. When you will go to an interview, you will be asked if you have a degree and you'll say yes, and that's it. Then you'll be asked a lot of situational and behavioral questions. Like for example, imagine you have 200 euro of budget. How do you invest those 200 euro to raise the sales of that region by 50% in the next year? If you know how to answer this question, please just answer in the comments because I really want to know what would you do to invest money and raise the sales. Also, you can be asked like, how did you solve a conflict at work? How do you deal with stress? How would you prioritize certain things at work, etc. And college, unfortunately, will never be able to help you answer these questions. Like, yes, college can give you sample answers, but an experienced interviewer will know that you really went through that process or you didn't go through that process, you know, because when you're in real life, you just know certain details and you're able to express them during your interview. Also, the fact that you have a degree just shows that you can pass exams, that you can create a system for your life and live in that system, and you're a very self-organized person, and this is very important for companies. But also you have to show that you're a very active person and you have a very high IQ and emotional intelligence as well. You can learn about emotional intelligence and about IQ in college, but you have to practice it somewhere to get this, to learn, to experience this, and to create yourself. And work experience is what helps you to do that. What I've noticed about people with lack of work experience. Yeah, probably all people with lack of work experience said the same thing. They said that I want a good job, I want a high salary, I want good working conditions. Yeah, they usually say that, and it's very normal, like we all want those things. But experienced people think from the point of view of companies. Like, for example, I will increase the company's profit by, let's say, 25% in the next quarter. I will change the company's structure and processes to reduce the cost for the company and also to increase the employee engagement. An experienced person will always show to the interviewer the benefits that the company will get by hiring him. By the fact that he shows those benefits, the company will straight away offer him a high salary, a good job, good working conditions. So he even doesn't have to mention that, like he has to mention that, but it's clear that his expertise requires a good salary. His expertise is very valuable for the company and he will get good working conditions. So this is what I've noticed about experienced and non-experienced people. If you are in a university, try to get as much experience as possible. Like, ask your lecturers, they can help you to find an internship in a very good company, and try going for very good companies because the management is very strong in there and you can learn a lot from those people. I was just talking about university and about work experience right now. I didn't tell you yes or no because it's your own opinion, it's your own experience. And what I meant by this video and what I wanted to show by this video is that we all have to go to the university and try to go to the best one and try to get a lot of experience, try to become educated, but at the same time we have to develop ourselves, our personality. And you have to keep in mind that it's only you, your personality, your soft and hard skills, your ability to market and sell yourself that will get you a good job. And you may have a university and you may not have a university, but if you know how to do all those things, if you know how to bring benefits to a company and to bring value to a company and to people, then you will definitely be able to find a really, really good job. So spend a lot of time trying to develop yourself, learning, studying, learning soft and hard skills, meeting people, creating good contacts, because higher ranked universities will always help you to make really, really good contacts. Please let me know what you think about this topic in the comments, because I want to read your opinions and I want to see what you think about this and what's your experience, what's your life. Thanks for watching this video. Please give me a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell so you'll get notified every time I will post a new video, and I will see you in my next one.